Hey, good morning. This is John. This is Katata Fin on Monday, September 20th, 2021. This is not financial advice, and I am not a financial advisor. So, what a great morning to wake up to. Markets are off 2 to 3%, kind of globally, under the current concern about China's Evergrande property company. I've been talking about this for several weeks in the fact that, China has, it's interesting what perception is, right? China has a debt problem that is very visible to the rest of the world. Not been a concern. Its corporate debt is 3 times its GDP. I think consumer and household debt is also 2x maybe. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure about that number, but there's a lot of debt in China, and there's a lot of debt that's been encouraged under the auspices of growth at kind of any cost. And to date, the government has always bailed out, especially municipalities, which have borrowed like drunken sailors, to fund all the things that China builds in the name of growth, at any cost. So that's kind of coming to bear. And, the markets around the world are not having a fun day with that. But, I look at this and go, okay, so we now have record earnings in the U.S. Earnings season starts in 2 weeks, in the beginning of October. I think we'll see more record earnings because I think a lot of people are making a lot of margin today because their businesses have gotten much more efficient. And they learn how to do more with less in terms of labor, in terms of resources, in terms of improving their supply chains, which were shown to have definitive weaknesses in the current way they were set up. So, I look at this and go, wow, U.S. stocks are probably a really good value on Friday. And at 3% less, they're probably even a better value because the world is going to do what it normally does, and it's going to go find safety. And safety is going to be, today is the United States. The United States sucks. Just my opinion. As a trader, I like these kind of days because I can literally, on the way back from the gym this morning, I can begin buying back open positions that I have that are further out for a profit and kind of sitting on them and waiting to see what settles and sell them again. So these are, this is one of the things I like about trading, in that opportunities are presented on both sides of a market, and you got to be paying attention. You've got to be looking at what the markets are offering, but days like today are a really good day, and to actually buy back some things that I probably was going to get assigned on in the near future, which I'm not going to get assigned on now, and I can buy them back and wait for them to be rational. Most of the stocks that are getting hit today are not worth 3% less than they were Friday. It's just the market has been looking for a negative. Looking for a reason to go down, and now it's got one. So it's going to do that for a while. But the reality is nothing has changed about the underlying fundamentals of the U.S. companies, right? Apple might have some revenue exposure in China if China consumers are hit hard by this Evergrande thing. But I'd be willing to bet you the Chinese government steps in and make sure that there are no issues, because with their recent turn towards less capitalistic friendly policies lately, their tech companies have lost a combined valuation of $1.1 trillion since March. That's a Facebook. That's a lot of money. It's also a lot of confidence, and I think that is when you're looking at markets like this, I think that's what is really going to drive the day. And I don't know where else you're going to put your money than the good old US of A. Anyway, just my opinion. I hope you have a great and successful day. Thanks.